Hello everyone, here is the storyline for the episode that aired last night. In this episode, Suji reminisces about her childhood when she saw Ara wearing a yellow robe similar to her own. Additionally, Ara's name is knit on the robe just like Suji's. Later, when Jinte and reporter Kim arrive at the courtier's house, Suji firmly expresses that she doesn't want to take on another job and wants to focus solely on being a doctor. Initially, Sunyoung is unwilling to be interviewed, giving weak reason to reviews. However, when she reveals that she lost someone she loved in an accident 30 years ago, Jin Tae and reporter Kim decide not to force her to be interviewed again. Although Suji is unaware that Sunyoung is her biological mother, she learns about Sunyoung's accident from her story. Meanwhile, Jongsun urged Sunyoung to agree to the interview, arguing that it's better to be interviewed by the hospital rather than Nayoung, who is a mukbang reporter. However, Sunyoung still refuses, fearing that her daughter's life will be ruined if she finds out that Sunyoung is alive, as her daughter believes she is deceased. Jongsun suggests that Sunyoung shouldn't always think negatively and that there is a possibility her daughter will be happy to know she is alive. But Sunyoung counters that there is also a possibility that her daughter doesn't watch Korean television since they moved abroad 30 years ago when Sunyoung returned to Jangsu's house to pick her up. Sunyoung remains firm in her decision not to be interviewed. Another storyline involves Nayoung, who wears the suit Suji gave her for an audition, not because she likes it, but because she wants to have Suji's luck. She accompanies Suji to the broadcasting station and deliberately sent a message to Uri, asking for encouragement. Uri, being kind and considerate, doesn't hesitate to contact Nayoung and offer support. Nayoung initially expects Suji to be jealous, but Suji acts normally. Suji even suggests that Nayoung tell Uri that they are sisters, but Nayoung refuses, as she doesn't want anyone to know she is Suji's sibling, something she strongly dislikes. Toward the end of the episode, Suji and Uri both work overtime and return home late. Uri asks Suji to take him to the underground station so he can catch the last train. Suji agrees, and while Suji's hands are full of shopping bags and her soul laces are untied, Uri attempts to tie her soul laces. However, due to a lack of communication, Suji, who intended to tie her own shoes, accidentally hits her head on Uri's head. They both laugh at the ridiculous situation. Meanwhile, Hyunsung appears and becomes jealous upon seeing Suji laughing happily with Uri. Okay everyone, that's the storyline for this time and thank you for watching my video.